Ready, everybody? What's that? Wow, I've been on for 2 minutes and I haven't said anything. Great. We're already off to a good start. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and yes, I'm aware that it has been a very long time since I have uploaded a video, but what better to come back with than an insane, bizarre storytime video. It has been almost a year since I've uploaded a video, and a lot has happened in that time, let me tell you that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to live in Florida and I did move to LA. I didn't really plan on moving to LA till maybe like 3 or 4 months before I actually moved here. And that was not smart on my part, letting you know now. If you plan on moving across the country, maybe plan a little bit ahead. But I'm the worst kind of person, so let's move on. So basically, like I said, I never really intended on moving here. Me and my roommate, his name's Luigi, he asked me, he's like, hey, I really want to move to LA, like, would you want to go with me? I always like kind of just brushed it off. I was always like, ugh, I don't know, like, it just seems like a big hassle to move all the way on the West Coast, which I've never been before. I was telling him, I was like, you know, if we go, like, it's gonna be a lot more expensive over there, so we should probably find another person to come with us. So we did. Her name is Alexa, and she lives with us here too. There's 3 of us. Luigi and Alexa, yeah, they fully intended on coming here. Like, they were like definitely coming, like it's definitely happening for them. And at that time I was just like, ugh, like I didn't really know at that point, because I didn't really know if I wanted to give up my life in Florida. It was a very easy going life. I didn't really have a lot of like problems. But then like also I thought a lot about it. I was just like, you know, the job I'm at now, there's not really any advance. Like I'm pretty much doing the best I can do. Like there's no higher position than what I was doing. So I was just like, you know what, why not? It'll be an adventure. Like, let's do it. So basically, Luigi, he went to LA without me and Alexa, because me and Alexa were still like, obviously I just decided to go, so I didn't really have a lot of money saved, so I was like in full work mode, so I was like, I can't go. And I trusted him to go by himself. Big mistake. Then he found one house and he sent it to me, and like me and Alexa were like, oh my god, this is great. Like, yeah, let's do it. And Luigi told me that he like talked to the landlord and everything, and we got approved for the apartment, so we got the apartment, it was ours, and he told us just how much we needed to send. It was the deposit and then first month's rent we sent that day. And in our mindset, we're just like, all right, we got a place. Like all we got to do is just work, save up as much money as we can, and like get over it. Everything's already paid for. Like all the money we're gonna make now is gonna be money we have for while we're there. So a couple weeks go by, and then next thing we know, we hear back from the landlord saying we need last month's rent. Which I was just like, oh, okay. Like in the moment, I was like, yeah, I figured he was gonna ask for that. Not thinking like, oh, why didn't he ask for that when we first got there? Like you'd think he would know that. So we sent him last month's rent. Like it just the whole premise of the thing like didn't really make sense to me, and I had a lot of reservations, but I think I was just like blinded by the beauty of like LA. Like I was just like, oh, we're gonna be in LA, like this is gonna be great. Like I just tried to avoid everything, because I also didn't want to be like the Debbie Downer of the group, being like, guys, like we should probably like look more into this, you know, like this seems kind of sketchy. I didn't want to be that person, so I just kind of ignored it. Which, big mistake again, another big mistake. We're making a lot of those. So then it hits closer to leaving. Luigi, Alexa, and then we had another friend with them. They wanted to go on like a road trip. They wanted to do all like the stops from Florida to LA, which is like New Orleans. They wanted to go to Houston. They wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, and then they wanted to go to Vegas. We were all supposed to go together, but I was telling him, I'm just like, you know guys, I haven't had as much time as you guys had to save up money. Like I didn't really plan on coming here till a couple months ago. So I probably shouldn't, like I shouldn't go. You guys go, I'll just like go back home and like spend some time with my family. So basically after I was done visiting my family, I flew back to Florida to get the rest of my stuff, because all my stuff was still in Florida. I just flew back to New England just to visit my family. And then I met up with a friend down there, and he was gonna drive with me to California, and then he was gonna fly back to Florida. After the driving, we get there, we get to California, and I end up showing up like a long time before Luigi and Alexa. I got to California while they were still in Vegas. I get there, I get to the house, and this is where everything just starts going south. Like everything from this moment on just starts plummeting. So basically me and my friend, his name's Andre. I'm just saying names to like make the story easier to follow. His name's Andre, and the funny thing is that Andre actually doesn't speak English, so I can only communicate with him through Spanish. So basically I get to the house, and I'm looking at the house, and I'm just like, I see like there's an air conditioner in the window, and there's like 2 cars parked in the driveway, and I'm like driving, I'm like, is this the right house? And I was looking at the address, it had like number on the house, and it was the right number. I was looking at the pictures Luigi sent me, and I'm like, this is the house. So I pull up to the house. I keep saying house a lot. My first thought is like, oh my god, like someone's like staying here until like they get kicked out. And I was just like, oh god, I don't want to deal with this. So I walk up to the door, and the lady opens the door, and she's like, hello. And I'm like, hey, my name's Konnor, I'm supposed to move in here today. And she like looks at me and she's like, what? She's like, I live here. My heart just sunk. So I left and I called Luigi and like Luigi answers and I'm like, Luigi, I'm like, there's someone living in this house. They have like furniture and everything. Just, I could just feel his spirit just like drop to the floor and he's just like, no. Talking about this is bringing up all the emotions. But we're moving on, we're staying strong, let's keep going. We get together, trying to get a hold of the landlord, and of course the landlord's not answering, shocker. And then we come to realize we're just like, oh my God, like we got scammed. Like, I should have known, this is all too good to be true. Like we're just like, okay, we just gotta get a hotel, we just gotta like calm down, get a hotel, we're gonna sleep it off, and first thing in the morning we're gonna like find a place to live.
Yeah, we're staying in a hotel room right now because we showed up to the house, our other roommate, he's back there sleeping. There he is, Konnor, that's our other room. Oh, can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. Whatever. We really didn't think it was a scam because there were a couple things that happened that like made us think that like this was solid, that there was no way that this could be a scam because of these things that happened. I'm not going to get into detail right now because it's just a long story. We're sitting here broken, homeless, literally in a hotel. You know, we don't have a job. We're in Los Angeles. We're right now in Pasadena because the hotel is cheaper here than in Los Angeles, and right now we're literally scraping pennies. So
halfway across the country with no family.
So we just got In-N-Out Burger because we figured we could afford that at least.
Yeah. We'll regret it tomorrow.
Yeah. So now tomorrow we're actually gonna have to go like talk to a legal team. We're gonna have to like get the cops involved, go to the cops, talk to a lawyer, all that kind of stuff, and we're not really expecting
finding an apartment.
Yeah, we're just gonna start looking for a new apartment because we've already put in money and we can't just go back home in Florida. Like we can't. All of this would be a waste. So it was a very, very tough day today. Oh, yep, there's Kitty. She's upset about it too. She doesn't know it, but she's pissed too. It
wasn't a good day.
It wasn't a good day. So yeah.
Life's all about the adventure.
Tomorrow's a new day, so I guess I'll keep you guys updated with apartment hunting. All right.
And so basically after a whole day of looking for apartments and like just complete failing after failure after failure, we're just like, okay, let's get another hotel. We're just gonna talk there. We didn't bring enough like money with us to get the kind of place we wanted. So we're just like, God, guys, like I think we might just have to go back to Florida and like maybe try this again in like 6 or 7 months. Like I just remember this part being a very emotional moment. And like, I'm not an emotional person, and the next thing I know, like Luigi's bawling and Alexa's bawling, and I'm just like, ugh. Poor Andre sitting there has no idea what's going on because he doesn't speak English, and the majority of the people we were with don't speak Spanish, so like we're all speaking in English, and I have to try to translate it in Spanish for Andre. It was just a big mess, honestly. But obviously, I did feel bad for them because like that was their dream to come here, and I was like trying to do everything I could to like stay with them, but And then Luigi and Alexa both go off and talk to their families. I think they just they needed to tell them what was going on. And next thing I know, it was probably like 20 or 30 minutes go by, and Luigi and Alexa come back in, and Luigi was like, he looked like he was like in a good mood. And I was like, oh God, what's going on? What are you about to put us through? He's like, guys, guess what? I'm just like, what? My sister's gonna give us the money to get an apartment. I'm just like, and it was just like, I was like, oh. Like, I've never been through so many, like, ups and downs of emotion in my life, ever. Like, okay, because, the funny thing was, while Luigi and Alexa were on the phone, me and Andre were, looking at apartments to get in Florida. So, a couple days go by, and, obviously, Andre and the other friend we had with us had to go back, and we finally find, the perfect, cute little apartment. We live, right by the Paramount Studios. You can see the Hollywood sign from our window. It's great. I love this. I'm just like, oh my God, this was meant to be. The place was just repainted. The floors were just done, so there was still, paint on the floor, and, there's, I think the blinds were off the windows and everything, so they're just we're just gonna have people come in and tidy it up for you. And we're just like, no, it's fine, we'll clean it up, we just gotta move in, right now. And they're just like, are you sure? The power won't be on for a couple days too. And we're just like, oh, it's fine. We just gotta get in this house. We're sick of paying for hotels. All this happened maybe back in August. It's just been a long time, and a lot has happened since then. But yeah, I'm back in LA. I'm here in LA. I'm gonna start making more YouTube videos, and we're gonna have the best time ever. We're in LA, man. We're all living in LA. We're thriving. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope you were enlightened by this video, and I hope it teaches you something. If you're gonna move across the country, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you have an apartment that's a legit apartment. Make sure everything's legit. Just please be careful when you're moving. Come to LA, come move to LA. It's great here. The weather's great, it's fun. I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Hopefully it'll be very soon. But yeah, Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!